Welcome into a special student-athlete edition of Nanook Insider. No coaches on this week's show, only student-athletes as we caught up with players from ice hockey, men's and women's basketball, rifle, volleyball, and Nordic skiing. So let's head on over to the rink, where we caught up with Adam Henderson and Michael Quinn of the Ice Hockey Nanooks.
It was great to go down to Ohio State and pick up some points. I mean, we don't take any games for granted here. We don't want to be in February thinking, oh, we could have missed. Wish we had 2 points in Ohio State or one more point last and early in the season. But we're happy with the way we went. A little disappointed with Friday night's outcome. We thought we played a pretty good game, but Saturday night we came out flying and buzzing. And it's good when you can win the weekend on points. 4 to 6 was great. Help us in the standings, and we'll just keep going forward here.
Yeah, it was a good road trip by the boys. I think Friday night, I think we let one get away from us, but on the road, happy with 4 out of the 6 points. It's a little bit sad that we didn't get the 6 there, but it's still a really good road trip, I think. Yeah, that shorthanded goal there, I think Hendo took it right off my stick. I don't know, I've just been bugging him about that, but I think he had a clear breakaway. But I've just been trying to move my feet a lot more, get involved in the play a little bit more, and I think taking care of the defensive zone first has helped me out a lot too.
I got to give credit to Western Michigan and what Andy Murray's been able to do there in a short time there. But they're a really good team. They got a lot of good players, a lot of depth, and we match up well against them. We had some pretty close games last year with them. I don't think they had a lot of turnover, but it'll be a heck of a good series this weekend too. Really, good teams going at it, and we're all excited to play Western this weekend.
I think that kind of rubbed us the wrong way at the beginning of the year when we saw us that we were at the bottom of the standings there for prediction, but I think we put that behind us. We're really showing the league what we're made of, and we got a really big weekend coming up this week against Western, so really excited for that, and I think the boys will have a really good weekend coming up here.
I think start of the season, once the media polls came out, I think Coach Ferguson, he laminated our rankings and showed us where we were right at the bottom, and we sort of took it as an inner goal within our dressing room to, prove people wrong and show them that, the Nanooks are here to play this season, and we're going to do something special this year. And we just use that every weekend. And I mean, Western's ahead of us, and they're ranked, I don't know, they're up there high, way above us. So it's going to be a good test for us, and we want to put our foot in the map.
Yeah, we had a semi-successful weekend. We split, as you said, and we're still getting to know each other. To play against other teams finally, and we play against each other for the last 2 months, so it's really good to play against somebody else. And like you said, Colorado Christian is coming here this Saturday, so we lost from them, and we have a chance to redeem ourselves on Saturday here.
It was a new experience for me personally, traveling and taking the airplane and stuff, and just going out there, seeing the competition. We got to see a little bit of Anchorage, and just getting that first win was really good. But we had a tough loss. But luckily, we get to play them again this Saturday. Hopefully get the win.
Those are the toughest teams to play against, because a team like us that not had very successful seasons last year are trying to prove something this year. And they all came back. Colorado Christian is not the same team they were last year, as Alaska Nanooks are not the same as we were last year. We were stronger, they're stronger. It's going to be a good game, all 3 games, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's going to be a competition, and hopefully we'll come out like winners.
This week we're working on rebounding is a big thing this week, and just getting our defense together so we can hold these teams to a low number so we can get the W.
Motivation is to see a full gym again, to play in front of our home crowd, and to get them wins as much as we can. And like you said, last year we didn't win as much at home nor away, but this year we're going to try to do as best as we can to get more wins.
What are you most excited about playing at home this week?
The tip-off.
Well, Benissa, getting ready to head out on your first road trip, what's the feeling?
We're really excited. I'm really excited. Hopefully we're going to go out and get some W's out there and dominate.
After last weekend, what did you guys learn about yourselves, and what are some things you've been working on to get prepared for these 2 road games?
What we've learned is we got to keep hustling. We got to keep up what we've been doing. We've been working the past few practices on rebounding, because that's definitely what probably killed us in the last game. And we're just looking forward and just getting better every day.
This is your sophomore year, so you've gotten kind of the freshman jitters out. You're kind of one of the leaders on the court. I mean, do you kind of have that feeling that you want to lead by example and you want to be one of the leaders on this team?
Definitely. It's a big responsibility being the point guard as well, and I'm trying to lead by example and working hard every day, hustling to every ball as much as possible.
What are you most looking forward to about going back to your home state? Not too far from home.
I'm really excited to see my parents, and I got some friends coming up to watch the game, and it's going to be really, really exciting. So, looking forward to that.
A lot of us are just going out there working on gaining a nice little bit of confidence in our positions and holds, and in that way we can shoot the best we possibly can. It's going to be a good test for going into championships next fall or spring.
We got to go into it confident, be prepared, have to just be in there ready to expect to do our best. Can't go in there hesitating because otherwise we will lose. But go in there confident, be our biggest help. It's the biggest thing, not worrying about what they do because, like you said, you can't change that. So we got to just worry about ourselves, and that's the biggest thing we'll be able to do is concentrate on ourselves.
It was really nice. Still, it's number 4. We're always looking for number 1, so that's just, we're back where we started as far as rankings go, but we still have a lot of work to do. But we're ready to face everybody in the collegiate world. We're working really hard at it, so it'd be nice to see that going into the next semester.
The last week of the regular season, as this season has pretty much flown by, but you've had your ups, you've had your downs, but you guys have a chance to pick up 2 more wins. Just talk about, preparing for your final road trip of the year.
We've been lifting this week like we do every week. We've been going through drills the same that we do the entire season, high intensity and, working hard just like we have the entire time. And, we all know this is our last couple of games, so we're going to give it our all and leave everything we have on the court. So just work even harder.
We have a huge challenge ahead of us, as we proved on Saturday. Like if we have something to prove or something we're playing for, we play so much better. And hopefully we just come out there and we accept the challenge and we play our best, because you always want to end on your best at the end of the year.
Talk about last Saturday, a pretty emotional day for more reasons than one. It was the final home match for your seniors, final home match for your coach, and it was a pretty wild win. I mean, just talk about just all the emotions that kind of went into that one.
You could tell like we all wanted it. I feel like that was very apparent on the court and on the bench. And the crowd wanted it. We wanted to put on a show for them. We wanted to do it for our seniors. We wanted to do it for coach. There's, like you said, a lot of emotions poured in that game, and we just took care of business and took care of the technicality part, and then the emotions took care of the rest.
Also, it'll be the final 2 matches of the careers of your senior teammates as well as your coach, Phil Shoemaker. Yeah. I mean, how nice would it be to send those 3 out on a winning note?
It'd be so awesome, and it would just be great to end this year on this last part of the season with a winning record and finish maybe 500 here. I mean, we're all working really hard, and the coach said it best. Sometimes we're working so hard, but we're really not getting into anything. But I mean, Allie and Riley have been great seniors, and I've looked up to both of them. And Allie being our captain, she's been a really great person to be able to go to. I mean, she works really hard on the floor, and she's really athletic. And she had one of the matches of her life against Anchorage, and it was so cool to share a career high with her on that night. And Riley played awesome on senior night. I mean, she was just a great go-to. They'll be missed next year, but I think I'll probably miss Coach the most. I mean, it's been 1 year, but he takes so much crap from me. I don't know why he doesn't fight back, but I'm going to miss him. He's one of the smartest coaches I've ever played for, and I'm so lucky I got to cherish 1 year with him.
If the opportunity arises, a win in his final match, could you see Phil being lifted up on y'all's shoulders out of the gym?
We do some funky things with Coach, and basically anything that we can try to make him uncomfortable, we try to do it, but he just comes back with funnier things to do to us. So, yeah, I can definitely see us picking him up, carrying him out of the gym. It'll be funny. It'll happen.
My favorite Philism is, if it looks like a road, drive on it.
Well, welcome back to the Nanook Insider. It's my pleasure to welcome in studio at this time Logan Hanneman from the men's skiing team. And Logan, Nordic Cup this weekend, weather permitting. I mean, how excited are you guys to get out on the trails and have fans there to watch you guys race?
Oh, we're super excited. I mean, it's our one and only home meet, so any chance we get to race at home is pretty good. The ski community in Fairbanks is great. They all come out and support us, and it's always good to get people from Anchorage up here, UAA and other members of the ski community around Alaska. So yeah, we're nipping at the bit to get out there, so it'll be good.
How's preseason gone? Because now you guys have your runners back now that running season's over, and you guys are kind of now at a full roster now and getting ready to go for this season.
Well, it's the preseason has gone very well. We got snow relatively early for Fairbanks, and then also compared to anywhere else in the nation, it's one of the first to get snow. So that always gets the excitement going, and it's always nice to shift from roller skiing and running into the sport that we're actually training for. So we've been doing a lot of intervals together, and it's been going really well. So we look forward to see how these first races go.
So what's the outlook for this team this year?
Well, it's looking pretty bright. I think there's a lot of our team was pretty young last year, and a lot of us have moved up and put in a lot more time over the summer, and it's looking. Everyone looks to be in much better shape than last year, so that's a good sign. Our travel team is going to be pretty strong, so we're looking to be able to perform better throughout the whole year, so there's good promises there.
Well, I'd like to thank Logan and every other student athlete for being on this week's edition of Nanook Insider. And you can go on to AlaskaNanooks.com to catch all coaches' previews attached to all our preview stories. Remember, new episodes of Nanook Insider are every Wednesday right here on our YouTube channel and AlaskaNanooks.com.